So, good evening, cuties, and welcome to another amazing episode of Inspiring Young Minds. And we are super excited today because today we are celebrating Pongal, right? And I'm sure all of you must be so excited. You have holidays and so much to eat at home. I'm sure, you all had a lot of relatives coming in and it must be a lot of fun, right? So what we're going to do today is, today we're going to talk on a topic called Harvest Festivals of India. Okay, so now let me start my screen sharing. Okay, cuties, so today we are at Inspiring Young Minds and we are at session 33. Our topic for today is Harvest Festivals of India. And it is very important for all of us to know what exactly we are looking at in life, right? Generally, when you think about putting in some efforts after a certain point in life, you definitely want to reap some results. So similar way for the farmers, when they put in, the seeds into the soil and they take care of it and allow it to grow into plants. And these plants are basically, if you look at it, they give us food to eat. It could be rice, it could be vegetables, it could be fruits, anything. So when the farmer sows the seed, he's always looking forward for the result, which is the harvest festival, right? Similarly, in life, whenever we put in some efforts, we look in for results. So today's topic is very, very important because we all need to know the results will not come before you put in your hard work. So I would request all the cuties to really look into this and put in as much as hard work as you can, especially when you're studying, when you're doing any work. Put in all what you can do to make, whatever possible, and thereby wait for the positive results to come, right? So we are at Inspiring Young Minds, session 33, and today we are going to talk about the harvest festivals of India. And basically, if you realize that this festival is celebrated almost across the entire nation, most of the places it's called Makar Sankranti. If you look at Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, all these places it's called Makar Sankranti. In Tamil Nadu, we say Pongal. In Kerala, they say Magaravilakku. In Karnataka, it is Makara Shankaramana. Then in Gujarat, it's called Uttarayana. In Kashmir, it is Shishur Sankrant. And Himachal, it's called Magh. In Punjab, it's called Lohri. In Assam, it's called Magh Bihu or Bhogali Bihu. In West Bengal, it's called Paush Sankranti. So, and in Uttar Pradesh, if you look at it, it's called Khichdi. So everywhere, if you see, even though the names are sounding different, all of them follow the same rituals. So it is just that it is many names, but it is one single festival. So if you look at it, there are 18 popular and vibrant harvest festivals in India. When you call it Makar Sankranti, you would see a lot of kites in the sky, colorful kites, and they have competitions for that also. They put a lot of rangoli in front of houses. Sometimes they put bonfire outside the house and they burn all the, old stuff which is not necessary. And then they celebrate Pongal or the function as I told you. So India, if you look at India, we have a lot of festivals and it's a very colorful nation where every people, whether it is of whoever the religion, they all celebrate with full vigor and joy. They are very happy when they celebrate. Most of the times there will be shopping even before the festival and you'll buy new clothes. And then, there is a lot of menu in the house. You will not see this kind of food every day in the house, but during festivals, you will see many new dishes or many traditional dishes being cooked, and they're very tasty to taste also. And every house will make the same thing, right? And that is how people celebrate. And if you stay close by, elders come and you go and visit elders, take their blessings. So it's a lot of, meeting people. And India has 29 states, and every state celebrates harvest festivals, sometimes at different times in the year. So we need to understand what are the harvest festivals there. So when you look at Makar Sankranti or Thai Pongal or Uttarayana or Lohri or Magh Bihu or Bhogali Bihu, which we just showed in the picture, these are celebrated in January. Holi is celebrated in February, March, and Vaisakhi is in April. Onam, which is a harvest festival for the Keralites, it's celebrated in August, September. And these are very few of what I'm trying to say. So harvest festival, as I told you, is not only important for the farmers, it is also in terms of the astrological, the change. So the astronomy, which means the stars, the patterns in the solar system, they change. And it is always considered very auspicious, which means they say that good things are going to come. And that is very important. Pongal is a very major festival in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, Andhra, where they celebrate it for 3 to 4 days. So you will have definitely 3 to 4 days, out of which one will be a Sunday. So 4 days holidays you will get. Many people plan to go to their native place. They go to their villages because the more authenticity of celebrating is there in villages rather than in cities. So every household you will see, they will decorate it with flowers, fresh flowers from the garden, and they'll have rangoli in front, and then they will, do a lot of decorations in the house. They'll clean the house, and they'll invite people. And especially when you go into the village atmosphere, you will see most of the houses will have cows also. So they will decorate their cows and bulls, because when you look at the farmers, they use these cows to plow the field, right? And these cows and bulls give them milk also. So it is very important that they take the milk from the cow, the new produce of the land, which might be rice or jaggery, and they use all these to make the preparation for the day. So that is how they celebrate the festival. And I told you they have bonfires. Now, what is bonfire? It is like they have a lot of wood, and then they turn on the fire. And there are people who sing and dance around this bonfire. And there'll be some people playing some musical instruments. And it is very colorful because people will be dressed beautifully, and there'll be a lot of music around, which is very nice to hear. So why do they celebrate, or why do they use these bonfires? Because see, if you look at everybody, so many of them will have some old memories or bad vibes or something which is bothering them. It is worrying them. It's troubling them. So they say you take all this and put it in the bonfire, so that then when the new year or the new month begins, what they will do is they will be able to celebrate it with happiness. So they are saying all the bad vibes go away and good vibes enter my house. So this festival usually comes between 14th to 18th of January, and it is a harvest festival, as I told you. So the first day we call it the Bhogi Pongal, or we say, where they try to burn the fire. Sugarcane is the most important fruit. Nowadays, people don't eat sugarcane much, but you should bite and eat into the sugarcane. And the next day, they pray to the sun god. Why to the sun god? because the sun is the one which gives us all the energy. So they pray to the sun god, and all of them sit around the place, and they try to offer their blessings or give their understanding to God, which is very important. We should always be in gratitude to God. Only when we are in gratitude to God will we have more blessings from God. So if you look at it, the entire family, they pray to the sun god, and then as the pot overflows with the milk and the rice jaggery, everything, they say Pongalo Pongal, which means let there be abundance in everybody's house. So when I say abundance, I mean whatever you want, you should have. It might be health, it might be wealth, it might be good studies, good attitude towards life, good character. Whatever you think you need in life, there must be an overflowing or abundance of it in your household. Next is Kanam Pongal. So, as I told you, it's mainly celebrated in the villages. So, all that hard work which they put, they have got result, they have got the produce, and now they take their cows, the bulls, and decorate their vehicle. So after that, all the children, the elders, everybody sits in that vehicle and goes to see the fair. So I'm sure if you are in Chennai, you would realize that there is island grounds. Mostly in this time, you will have the island grounds filled with a lot of new things coming up. You will have the book fair. You will have a lot of play items like merry-go-round and wheel and giant wheel and all that. And it's so much of fun. There'll be lots of food stalls, lots of eateries, and people will all go there. Some people go to the beach and enjoy. So Kanam Pongal is a time when everybody will go visit everybody in terms of places or elders or relatives' house, things like that. Last is the Matu Pongal. I told you Matu Pongal is because the cow is worshipped in India, and after decorating the cow, they will you take it to each house and ask for their blessings. Very important, because the cow is the one which allows people to have a very nourished life. Cow gives us milk, and from milk we make curd, we make ghee, we make a lot of things, right? Paneer, everything comes out of the cow's milk. So it's very important that we worship the cow. So that is how they celebrate. So when you look at in Punjab, it's called Vaisakhi or Vaisakhi, which is a harvest festival. And it also marks the beginning of the new spring. So spring is so much of fun, because sometimes October, November, December is very cold, especially in northern part of India, right? So many farmers will think about, what to do next, especially when it is a spring season. Lohri is celebrated by Puja Parikrama. Parikrama means going around the fire, and they offer a puja, in the sense they offer offerings to that fire. And this is also tagged as the national festival of Punjab. And it is very important because it also marks the new year for the Sikh community. So like how it is a new year for Bengalis, it is also a new year for people in Punjab. It is also a new year for people in Tamil Nadu. Holi is another prestigious harvest festival, and Holi means colors. So they will mix colors in water, or they will use powder colors and put it in the air. Generally, you will see all of them dancing and having a lot of fun. It is a 2-day function. The first day is called Holika Dahan, and the second day is called Rag Panchami. And this Rang Panchami, where a lot of colors they put, and it is celebrated that way. Many parts of India where Holi is celebrated in very vibrant colors also attracts a lot of tourists from outside India. And these tourists come every year because they love this festival of colors. Paush Sankranti is celebrated in West Bengal, and this is an auspicious day where farmers start even harvesting their crops. And as I told you, this is the same theme, but in different places it is called differently. And it is a rejoicement for the farmers. So this is how in Oriya or Orissa, West Bengal, all of them celebrate this Bihu festival, right? So this is their traditional wear. And I'm sure you all would know how people celebrate Onam. Most of them would wear a white colored sari or settamunda, and they will make pookolam, which is in front of their houses with flowers, with leaves, and they welcome the Raja, and then they make an Onam Sadhya and cook and eat, and that is how they celebrate the Onam festival. So your activity for today is going to be write down the ways you celebrate any harvest festival. So think about the sun, the importance of how the sun is very important in harvesting. And think about the farmers. Without the farmers, you will not have any harvest, because now we are not doing any farming. We are using the help of farmers who provide us with fruits and vegetables and grains and everything what we need to eat. Think about the food you eat. And I'm sure you will all remember that your mother must have prepared so many types of foods, and she would have asked you to eat it. So it is so very special, and we should taste and eat all kinds of food. The reason is it is like the four seasons, like they say, no, summer, winter, autumn, and spring. Similarly, food also has four different basic tastes like salty, sugary, sour, bitter. So all of this would be there made on the day of the festival, which means in life you will have to taste everything. So whenever your parents are giving you something to eat, don't say no. You have to taste, even if it is bitter. If you don't like it, take little. If you like sweets a lot, eat more. If you like something else, you take little more. But don't be without tasting everything. And I'm sure it will be so much fun wearing new clothes, decorating your houses, spending time together, maybe watching TV together. It will be a time when all of you can have fun, because otherwise every day you're always busy with your own work. Your parents might have to go to work to earn money. You will have your school to study, and it is very nice when all of you can sit together and be like a family. So we at Inspiring Young Minds definitely like to share a lot of information with our children, and you can look into all the videos at our YouTube channel, Team Red Rockstars, Dr. Vidyaa Smile Dental Clinic. And thank you, Kutis, for being present today, and let me now see all of you. So wonderful. So tell me how you really celebrated today's or this year's Harvest Festival, and how is it? How do you like it? How do you find it interesting to know about such harvest festivals, right? Did you learn a lot of things today? You can unmute yourself and then definitely share. Yes, Adira.
I helped grandmother to make kolam, and I love to eat sweet pongal.
Wow, you ate sweet pongal also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what did you eat in the sweet pongal? You took all the dry fruits and ate?
Yes, ma'am.
You liked it?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Show me your pavade. You're looking so cute. Push this chair away. Stand a little behind so that I can see you. Wow, that's a nice pink and orange. I'm
Thank you,
also
ma'am.
wearing the same pink and orange today. So same print. Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Thank you, ma'am.
So what all did you do from the morning? Tell me. You can sit down now. Tell me what all did you do?
I woke up in the morning with excitement.
Okay. And
And
then?
I eat my breakfast and I play with my mother.
Okay. So in breakfast, what did you have?
Sweet Pongal, ma'am.
Okay, you had sweet pongal. Very good. And vadai.
Yes, ma'am.
So vadai was nice, tasty, right? You ate two today?
One, ma'am.
Only one. Okay. Good, good. So after you played with Amma, what else did you do?
Then sleep, ma'am.
Good, good, good. You should take some rest after you have, played, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. And then what did you eat for lunch?
Sambar rice, ma'am.
Good. So whatever Amma gives, you should eat so that you can become strong and healthy. And as I told you, you will have different tastes. Some will be sweet, some will be sour, some will be a little spicy. So you should try to eat everything. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Very good. So I hope you enjoyed this session, Adira.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's take a nice snap together.
Okay, ma'am.
Show a thumbs up. Wonderful. So take care. Have a great evening and happy Pongal. And we will meet next week. Next week, get all your colors. We're going to have something called monochrome painting. So what is monochrome painting? Very simple. You will have one color. And with that color, you will add black or white and make the color dark or light and use that color in your painting. So it would be like, suppose if you say you're going to take blue. So when you add a little black to the blue, it will become darker blue. When you add little white to the blue, it will become lighter blue. And you can think about a painting which is going to be one color, but you can add black or white and make it. Okay? So I'll teach you more about that next week. Okay? Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Take care. Goodbye.